In 2019, I was editing with a dusty, cheap $200 computer and basically no connections. I remember being up at 2 a.m. and seeing the media encoder bar crash again while trying to render a 10-minute video for a client. I was getting up every day and sending proposal after proposal on Upwork and not getting anything for at least a month. Then one day a client finally responded, and that one message has since turned into a 5-year-long partnership with the client who we still work with now.
So we have actually grown it to over 10,000. We have millions of views, and I can only thank John for that.
Today, our teams worked with creators like Ryan Holiday, What's Inside, and Thordy2 on hundreds of videos. But here's the part that nobody tells you. It's not just about being a great video editor. There's so much more to being successful online than being good at what you do, as important as that is. So here's what I've learned about freelancing: where and how to find clients, how to nurture those relationships, how to improve your storytelling ability, how to navigate pricing, and so much more. I've made basically every mistake you can make along the way, and so here's what I would do if I wanted to make money online as a video editor and I had to start all over again. I've broken this up into the 3-part freelance formula: get valuable, get visible, and get vocal. Alright, so first off is get valuable. Before you land clients, before you can even think about marketing yourself, you need to get really good. And not just good at editing, but at storytelling. Because here's the hard truth: no amount of outreach, networking, or visibility can make up for weak work. So how do you become undeniably valuable as a video editor? For me, it started with one habit: watching videos with a notebook open in my mind. I'd study people like Johnny Harris, Hayden Hillier-Smith, Vox documentaries, and not just what they did, but why they did it, right? Why was that pacing decision made? Why did this sound cue hit right there? Why did this edit feel so clean? Most editors binge tutorials and call it a day, but tutorials teach mechanics. Principles teach mastery. You want to focus on big picture tools, right? Things like composition and framing, sound design, color theory, visual hierarchy, right? And all of these things to build rhythm and emotion in your story. If you're just starting out, here's your edge. Get obsessed with why good editing works. Because once you can see the difference between average and great, you can start creating work that stands out on its own before you even touch marketing. This is how you become more than a pair of hands on Premiere. It's how you become a creative partner and someone who can take raw footage and turn it into a feeling, because that's what clients are really paying for. But no matter how good you are at editing, none of it actually matters if no one knows you exist. So how do you actually get seen? Next is get visible. Most editors think visibility is about going viral, but the truth is it's about becoming recognizable, and not to everyone, just to the right people. Let me show you 2 ways to do that, especially if you're just starting out. 1, don't just post your work, post insight. When I first started sharing my edits online, I thought I had to wow people with the final product. But what I've learned is people don't just care about the result, they care about what you're thinking. Good editing gets noticed, but smart editing gets remembered, right? So instead of just posting a clip, give people a peek into the decision making. Like this: post a short before and after reel, add a caption that says something like, "Here's how I used pacing and sound design to make this moment feel 10 times more immersive." That's what sticks, right? It shows your taste and your instincts, not just your software skills. It positions you as a creative partner and not just a pair of hands. The second point is simple but crucial. Visibility isn't built in a day, it's built in a pattern. Most editors post once or twice, they don't see results, and then they vanish. But here's the play. Show up consistently where your clients hang out. Here's a 3-step system. Pick 3 platforms. I'd recommend LinkedIn, Instagram, and X. Choose one repeatable format for each, like Editing Tip Tuesdays, Behind the Edit Reels, and then comment on 3 other creators' posts for every post of your own. Remember, the algorithm isn't your enemy, obscurity is, and consistency is how you beat it. The goal here isn't to blow up overnight. The goal is to become the name that pops into someone's head the next time they say, "I need a great editor." Honestly, many editors I've worked with are exceptional, but they still struggle financially because no one knows that they're really good at what they do. Think of your editing like building a fire. It doesn't start with logs, it starts with sparks, right? Tiny wins. One of my very first projects was actually just removing a logo from a video, and I only got paid $20 for it. But I mean, honestly, at the time, that was amazing. It was a huge win. If you're a creator and you're struggling with visibility, you can also reach out to us. Hey, I mean, this is basically what I spend most of my time doing. We'd love to help you grow your digital presence. So if that's interesting to you, you can check out the link below. And then third and finally, get vocal. Let me tell you the best client acquisition strategy I know, and the one that's brought in nearly half of our long-term clients. It's called the inverted hiring strategy. Instead of waiting for a job to go live where 300 other editors are already applying, you flip the process. You reach out before the creator even knows they need help. Here's who I'd target. I'd focus on fast-growing YouTubers between 1 and 50,000 subscribers, especially business-focused creators. They're often overwhelmed, their editing's rushed or inconsistent, and they're right on the edge of needing help, but they haven't made a move yet. Now, how do you actually reach out without being ignored? I use what I call getting in the zone. Step 1, get on their radar. Spend a week or two engaging in their comments, replying to their stories, or resharing something they posted. The goal here isn't to pitch, it's to build familiarity. Step 2, send this message. Hey Name, I've been loving your content lately, so I thought I'd reach out. I'm a video editor just getting started, and I'm actually going to ask for a bit of a favor. I'd love to re-edit one of your videos completely for free. If it's useful, great. If not, no worries. But if you're up for it, I'd just ask for a short video review of what you thought of it. Either way, huge congrats on all the growth recently. It's simple, it's clear, and if they love it, they might just hire you right off the bat. Option 2, skip the ask and just deliver the proof. Instead of asking, just do the thing. Re-edit one of their older videos, tighten the pacing, improve the color, add some sound design, then send it like this. Hey Name, I re-edited one of your recent videos for fun. Thought I'd send it over in case you're ever looking for editing help. That's it, no pitch, no fluff, it's just value. Because in all honesty, most creators don't even realize they need help until someone shows them what better looks like. If you're still struggling to land your first client, you're probably not in the right rooms. Slack groups, Discord servers, and niche communities are honestly gold mines. You're not just networking, you're learning what's working, getting feedback, and even landing referrals. And if you want to level up faster, you can start helping people in public as well. Share what you're learning, give feedback generously, and you'll be surprised by how quickly people start to notice. Don't sleep on freelance platforms either. Just use them right. I would probably avoid Fiverr. I just don't think it's super great, but Upwork has helped us a lot. And the trick is not to sound like every other editor. Write your profile in a way that sounds like a sales page, not a resume. What do clients struggle with? Write your profile in a way that answers their pain points. For example, I craft our agency's appeal around storytelling. We help creators break down the barrier between them and their audiences through effective visual storytelling. Make it about the client's pain, right? And how you solve it. And once you land your first client, that's where the real work starts. Here's what I'd focus on early. Be clear from day one. If it's $200 per video, say that. If changes cost more, say that too. Clarity prevents so much conflict. And just be aware that early clients might be rough. When you're just starting out, you don't get to pick your dream client, right? But you do get to learn. So use that time to improve your pitch, your systems, your storytelling, and charge in proportion to effort. The more energy and brain power something takes, the more you should charge, right? Final note, and this one's super important, if you try to be the everything editor, you're gonna end up overlooked. Jack of all trades and master of none, honestly, the saying is so true. The more specific your niche, the more magnetic you become. If you're working with health and wellness creators, craft your business around their pain points. If you're working with startup founders, craft your business around how you help them scale through video content. Address their needs. The tighter your focus, the easier it is to hit pain points square in the face, and the faster you'll land clients who are genuinely excited to work with you. All of that is so important, but I really want to leave this with you guys as new editors. You should be focusing on providing value and building strong relationships. Don't take on more clients than you can comfortably handle and over-deliver for that client. Your main goal at this point in your journey is to improve at your craft and build great relationships, because people are way more important than money, and it'll come if you focus on treating people really, really well. And I'm speaking from experience, right? I've been there, I've made those mistakes, and it's cost a lot. Almost all successful businesses become successful because they treat their customers as if they're the only one. So if you're staring at a dusty $200 computer with no clients and no idea how to start, hey, I was there too, right? And it's not as hard as you might think. Start small, take it slow, and you might be surprised by the compounding effect that consistency has.